Good morning. An interesting case about the custody of the child. Surprisingly, seems to be uh, somewhat extraordinary circumstances. And one thing you should take note that on every cases, personal issues are concerned, some third-party influences are being used, compelling the father or mother to initiate cases against their blood relations. This is about a 14 years female child belonging to Muslim community guardianship, handing over the child, custody of the child. This is AR 2024 Supreme Court 1299. AR 2024 Supreme Court 1299. Unfortunately, here what happens, the court decided minor child custody in terms of parents' patrie jurisdiction. Parents' patrie jurisdiction. The child was, at the time of disposal of the case, aged about just 14 years. Immediately after the birth, since it was twin, the child was handed over to mother's sister, and she was permitted to bring up the child for years together, and at the time of disposal of case, the age of the child was 14 years. The lower court, the father of the girl seems to have filed multi-number of cases, mother filed multi-number of cases. For the reasons known to me, they could not succeed. Several times they withdrew it, they filed guardianship and OPO Act also, and finally they filed the habeas corpus, and the High Court has handed over passed an order directing the registry to take appropriate step to recover the child from the mother who is at present not biological mother, the mother's sister. But that was Supreme Court has set aside by discussing multi-number of judgments. The one thing they say is you have to understand that the adoption of child in Mohammedan law is not there. But there is one kafala, KAFALH, kafala system. According to kafala system, child can be given to another person. However, the child does not sever relations with the biological parents. This kafala means guarantee, contractual basis. So that the court has discussed about it and go through the entirety of judgment. Finally, they said the 14-year child, when discussed inside the chamber of the judges, they clearly understood that the child was very happy with the situation where she was brought up from her childhood, and she claims that there are people, sister and younger sister and brother is also there. She is fully accommodated with them. Child seems to be very intelligent. Therefore, the Honorable Supreme Court has set aside the order and order of the Honorable High Court and allowed the child to be raised with the mother's sister who brought up her. This is the way what is happening. Very interesting. Go through this case. This is somewhat a few pages. Very interesting. And you can also take down note to the other referred cases of Supreme Court about the custody of the child, paramount consideration, welfare of the child. That is most word being used here. So far you are seeking custody of the child is something, recovery of the child is something, guardianship of the child is something. All these terms should be understood independently. Therefore, this case is very important for all. There were several cases also filed subsequently that was quashed for kidnapping by false allegations. All these things are there. Go through the judgment page by page. Very interesting story. Best wishes.